Kwame spent his whole life dreaming of escaping poverty, believing that success meant leaving behind his mother's small food stall. But when life pushes him back to the very place he tried to forget, he discovers that true success isn't about running away. It's about embracing where you come from. What if the struggle you despise is actually your greatest gift? Stay with us as we unfold this powerful story of resilience and legacy. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to Tales Story House for more inspiring tales. Kwame had always dreamed of escaping the dusty streets of Accra, where his mother's small food stall stood at the corner of a bustling marketplace. He had grown up watching her wake before dawn, preparing steaming pots of jollof rice, fried plantains, and grilled tilapia. The scent of spices filled their tiny home, a single-room structure with peeling walls and a tin roof that rattled whenever the wind blew too hard. His mother, Abina, was known throughout the market for her generosity and warm smile. Even when customers could not afford to pay, she would serve them a meal with the reassurance that they could settle their debts when they had money. She believed that no one should go hungry if she could help it. Her hands bore the marks of years of hard work. Burns from hot oil, calluses from carrying heavy sacks of rice, and wrinkles from long days under the Ghanaian sun. Kwame, however, saw the food stall as a symbol of struggle. He wanted a better life, one where he did not have to wake up before dawn or endure the relentless heat of the market. He spent his free time studying hard, believing that his education would be his ticket out of poverty. He dreamed of wearing a suit, working in an air-conditioned office, and never having to smell fried plantains again. When Abina fell ill, the doctor said she needed surgery. Kwame watched helplessly as his mother's strength faded, yet she still worried more about feeding others than about her own health. She worked until she could no longer stand. Eventually, she passed away, leaving Kwame alone with nothing but the food stall. At first, Kwame was lost. He had no idea how to cook, and the thought of taking over his mother's business filled him with resentment. He wanted a different path. He tried to sell the stall, but no one wanted to buy it, saying it was only valuable because of Abina's special touch. In desperation, he left it abandoned, convinced that his future lay elsewhere. For weeks, Kwame searched for jobs in the city. He applied to offices, hoping for a position that matched his education. But doors closed in his face. Employers wanted experience, connections, or something he did not have. His savings ran out, and hunger gnawed at his belly. One evening, as he wandered through the streets, he passed by his mother's stall. It stood untouched, the wooden counter covered in dust, the cooking pot still sitting where she had left them. For the first time, he saw it differently. It was not just a stall, it was his mother's legacy. It was the reason he had survived all these years, the reason he had been able to go to school. It had not just been a means of earning money. It had been a place of kindness, community, and resilience. With no other option, Kwame cleaned the stall and reopened it. His first attempts at cooking were disastrous. The rice burned, the fish was overcooked, and the plantains were too oily. He wanted to quit, but he remembered his mother's patience. He sought help from neighboring vendors, learning their techniques, watching how they balanced flavors. Slowly, he improved. Customers who had once adored Abina returned, skeptical at first, but soon appreciating Kwame's effort. They encouraged him, sharing stories of his mother's kindness and the impact she had on the community. Kwame started to innovate. He introduced new dishes while keeping the flavors his mother had perfected. He used social media to attract more customers, posted photos of his meals, and even partnered with delivery services. Word spread, and soon the food stall was thriving. The money he once desperately sought in an office job now flowed through his mother's business. With time, Kwame expanded. He rented a small space, turning it into a proper eatery. He hired workers, giving jobs to those who, like him, had once struggled. He reinvested in the community, offering free meals to those in need, just as his mother had done. The food stall that he once despised had become his greatest blessing. Kwame learned that true success is not always found in escaping one's roots, but in embracing them. Hard work, resilience, and community were greater riches than any office job could provide. His mother's greatest gift had not been the food stall itself, but the values it represented. The moral of the story is that true wealth is not just about money, but about the impact we have on others. Hard work, perseverance, and kindness can turn even the smallest inheritance into something meaningful. Kwame realized that the very thing he once rejected was what gave his life purpose and fulfillment. Through his mother's legacy, he found not just survival, but success and a deeper understanding of what truly matters in life. Kwame's journey taught him a powerful lesson. Success isn't always about running away from our roots, but learning to embrace them. Through hard work and perseverance, he turned his mother's small food stall into a thriving business, proving that true wealth isn't just measured in money, but in the lives we touch. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to Tales Story House for more inspiring tales. Share this video with someone who needs a reminder that hard work and perseverance can turn even the smallest inheritance into something great. See you in the next story.